Okay, well, I feel like it'll just be yummy. I'm just going to tell you that. It may not be cute or pretty or anything like that, but people will be blown away because it's yummy. So this is a fun little recipe. It doesn't have very many ingredients at all. It's called hot cocoa dip. That's what it's called. And I'm going to use, let me put this down here because I'm not the star of the show here. It is the products, right? So one of my favorites, love, love, love this, the Power Chef. I'm telling you, I could not cook without this. I know I say it all the time because it is the truth. I use it all the time, and so does my husband. It is amazing. So I love the fact too that it has that little grip on the bottom so it doesn't walk across the counter. One of my favorite features about it. And tonight we're going to use it to make this hot cocoa dip. And the hot cocoa dip requires some melted or, some room temperature cream cheese. Now already, it's yummy. I mean, cream cheese, what more can you ask for? This is always, always delicious. So I'm going to put my cream cheese in here and this off to the side here. You don't need to see all my trash. And then marshmallow cream. What is easier than this? I don't even know. And the recipe calls for 7 ounces. Well, guess how much is in this? So it's exactly 7 ounces. So I'm going to put this down in here. Ooh, it's getting all over everything, but that's okay. That's the whole idea. It's sticky, sticky, sticky. But that's the season we're in. All these yummy things. Are there certain things like you, like me, there's certain recipes, there are certain things that I only make one time a year, and that's at Christmas. I never make any of these recipes any other time of the year. And if you were on and you saw my my recipe with the fresh cranberries, you only get those at this time of the year. So that recipe is it can only happen one time a year anyway. So let me put this back here. Put it in because it's sticky. It's going to be everywhere. Now, let's combine these two, and it calls for 2 envelopes of dark chocolate cocoa mix. Yes, I mean, this is just like regular cocoa mix. So far, we don't have anything that's particularly crazy or unusual in here. I mean, you don't have to have a whole bunch of special ingredients or anything like that. So we're going to put that in there. Did I get it all out? Come on. I feel it's still in there in the bottom. All right. Who would think it would take that long to get the cocoa mix out? But there it is. And I don't know how much more sugar you can add because we've got the marshmallow fluff and we've got the cocoa mix. So we've got plenty of sugar on this. Now I'm going to put the top on. I hope it will fit in with all the goop I got all over it. Let's put it down on here. Let me see. Okay, do I have it? No, it's not. Just a second. All right, let's see what happens as I pull this thing. It takes a little bit, remember at first, because my cat is right here at my feet. So it's hard to plant myself. The cat doesn't want to move. All right. It's really challenging only because the thickness of everything, but that's all right. That's going to get it in there. It's mixing. And that's the way it is with the Power Chef. Sometimes you have to just get it. And now look, so much easier. Took a few to get it going, but now it's all whipped up in there. And I'm going to put some, this is my own secret ingredient. I'm going to put in really quick so it can be done. Okay, when we're here. All right. Now let me see
So
if I can.
Linda, while you're doing that, what I do with the cream cheese, guys, is I will take it, my knife, and cut it into like squares, if you will, and put like ice cubes. Does that make sense? So I take my block of cream cheese, I cut it, and I put those down in, so it's not the whole block that you're really pulling through to begin with, even though that's good for your muscle, and Linda needed a workout anyhow, so this is
That's
perfect
right.
for her. But when you're at a party or you're demonstrating, go ahead and either take your knife and do slices into the chopper, or make little squares. It's not going to be pretty because it's kind of sticky and soft, but really make sure your cream cheese is soft.
That is a great idea. You know, I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right. There are a lot of recipes that I use that I will put a little chop in there first, especially if you're using like an onion or something like that. I'll definitely want to put a little chop in there. Now I'm going to just put this into my bowl, which, just like Judy, I love this 12-cup bowl. And I do have several. I think they're just the best, because this will make mixing the rest of the ingredients so easy. So now that these are all together, my first 3 ingredients, which is the cream cheese, which you're right, I should have made it into a block, but that's okay. Here we are. We mixed it with the hot cocoa mix and mixed it with the marshmallow cream. So here we go. And I think I'm just about got all of it out of there off the sides. It's like you said, our spatulas really know how to get in there and get every little bit off the edges. Okay, now that's done. Set that aside. Now we add 8 ounces of whipped topping. And guess how much is in here? 8 ounces. So this whole thing goes in. The whole thing of whipped topping. So this is going to be really fluffy and a fun dessert. Super easy to do, but this is one of those things. I don't even know what would be the best thing to serve it with. To me, would you want veggies with this? I don't know. No, I don't think so. But you know, crackers, or some
strawberries.
Pardon?
Marshmallow. I would do strawberries, marshmallows. I would take Hershey bars and break them and do the little squares. I would also do graham crackers or graham cracker sticks.
Yeah, so, I was thinking graham cracker sticks is a great idea. I was also thinking of the you know, Oreos. You can buy the Oreo cookies without the center.
No,
did you know that?
Yeah, just the cookie part.
Pardon?
Just the cookie part of the Oreo.
Yes, just the cookie part. And I think that'd be great with it. But you're right. I think that a little bit of
let me see the chat. I'm sure everybody is probably telling us too. So let me open up the chat.
Okay.
Oh, Tabitha, Linda, Tabitha recommended the Biscoff cookies. That's fabulous. Christy said she'll dip it with a spoon. She doesn't even need anything. That would be fingers. All right. Let's see. Cut up Snickers in it. Yum. Strawberries, graham crackers, cinnamon graham crackers. Yeah. So fabulous dip and something.
Okay. So here's the thing. Now I am putting out the whole thing in the ultra clear here. I'm putting the whole thing in here. Did I touch something? I didn't. Okay, good.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, I'm going to put the whole thing in here, but actually you could put this in the center in one of our ultra clear bowls, and around it arrange the cookies or whatever you want to dip, instead of it being in one big thing like this. But so you could put it in the center, and then, like I said, put the cookies and all around it. So that, or your fruit, whatever it is that you want to use to go around it. Now, this is the recipe, but to me, it's just like Judy said, I don't think any recipe, especially when it's a dessert, is really good or complete until you put some walnuts. It needs some kind of nuts in here. So I'm just gonna put some nuts on it. I just think this is what makes it delicious, is adding the nuts and things. And of course, I thought about putting M&Ms on here, but I thought, well, I don't know. That's just, I like, some things just need to stay pure, or what can I say? So what I did was take some, oh, well, they didn't get very well. Let me do this again, another minute. So I melted some chocolate chips. So once they're good and melty, I'm going to swirl this around here, and that'll give it a different look, but at the same time, you'll get a little dip of the chocolate. And because the chocolate chips are semi-sweet and not as sweet as the rest of it, you'll still get the chocolate, but not an extra boost like you would if you were, melting a Hershey bar or something like that. So I think it looks really great, but like I said, I think it would be even better if you put it in one of our, and if you don't have these, let me just say, these, they're just amazing. I love, love, love all these crystal clear things. You can see through them. They look like glass. People love them. They make a wonderful presentation. It's just one of those things I don't know how you can have your kitchen without. Now let's see if they're finally, oh yeah, now we're talking turkey. Where did I do it with my spatula? Let's stir them up a little bit. And you could use your deco pen. And for those of you who are very, very, and those of you who are really know how to, who are very creative, you can do a lot of stuff with it. Oh, this isn't quite as soupy as I wanted it. I need to do it a little bit more, but you understand what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get it soupy enough and pour around here, and so it'll be delicious. I'm going to put it back in there for a second just so I get the look. But
so you could even put this in a serving center and put your strawberry graham crackers, Biscoffs, all those things around it. What does it taste like, Linda? Seriously, what is it? I mean, I know we're like laughing Bonnie's away tonight, so taste it now. Is it good? I mean, I can just imagine based on your ingredients that is delicious.
Let me just see. It's real interesting. It does have a little bit of a chocolatey taste, but it's not, I thought that the marshmallow thing was going to make it really sticky, but it isn't. It's fluffy. It's very fluffy. It's like, the consistency, not of a pudding, but of a mousse. It is, that's it. It's like a mousse, exactly like a mousse. That's really what it's like.
Well, I love this idea. Will you post the recipe for us later?
I'm happy to do that.
Excellent. Guys, make sure to leave Linda some love and tell her once again, look, we would never know about that recipe if it wasn't for Linda saying, you know what, I found something I want to share. So thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. I know, and I love all those clear. I hope they bring those back one of these days. It would be wonderful because we use them a lot. Yeah, but they'll have something up their sleeve. All right. Well, thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. And thank you for the creativity as well. And so put in the chat, what are you going to make first? What are you going to make first? That's what I want to know, because tonight you've had some really great, in fact, let me open up the chat because I can stop talking and read it. So Brenda says she's going to make that. Good, good, good. While you write that, I had a fun challenge for you during Thanksgiving, and I sure hope you loved our rally last week where we did a progressive rally. And we had a team of trainers go in and say, I'll post something. And I hope you got some really great ideas from it. On Thanksgiving, I gave you a challenge to post something you've made with Tupperware. Thanks. Many of you posted 2 and 3 times. I just love that. So this is for Judy Swag, and you did not have to be present to win, but you did have to participate in that challenge. So let's see. I got a winner. The winner is Christy. Congratulations, Christy. You'll be receiving a swag from me. I sure appreciate each and every one of you guys. I thought it was fun seeing what you made. And who was it? Somebody did like $1 million dip, and we were all, or salad, and we were all like, what's that recipe, right? So it was kind of fun. I love to see in your kitchens. I love recipes, and I hope you do too. Maybe that's what drives you in this business. Before we go out and see Denise again, because she has something else for you that she uses with her customers at this time of the year, I wanted to remind you again, Cooking with Bravo is at 7:30 tomorrow night, little change in time, which will be nice. The second thing is reminder, close a month tomorrow night, 10:59. Get everything. We have a lot of things ending. Okay, so please check your numbers and go in and check and talk to your recruits, make sure, ask them, did you know about the consistency? Did you know about first order rewards? So that's going to be ending. Another idea or another thing that I have written down is next week's rally. If you're thinking you'd like to have a kid in the kitchen with you, making something or demonstrating something with us, reach out to me, let me know. We'd love to meet your little guys, and whether they're yours or your neighbors, doesn't make a difference. Denise, not yours, okay? No furry kitties cooking. Denise is like, shucks the luck, right? The next thing I wanted to remind you about is Winterfest. If you haven't registered yet, it's in Cleveland. If you want to go face to face, I won't be going face to face, but you can register. I wish I was going face to face. Well, maybe not today because there's snow up there. I don't want that. It's cold enough here in Houston. But get registered, and really great. I'll tell you what, Pam does amazing raffles. Okay, so if you love raffles, get into that raffle for it. And then let's see. I think that's all of my, oh no, there's one more. Let me grab my date book. Just as a change for our next sneak peek reveal, instead of it being on Monday night, so go ahead and put this in your date book. Instead of it being Monday night, December the 11th, we're going to move it to Sunday night. And I'll be honest with you guys, the